can feel. But you told me that you'll hurt again, you'll never reveal. What? Let me change your mind. Change your mind. Change your mind. Some qualified.
What's up, guys? I'm checking out Little Ann, and this one is titled Deep Shadows, requested by Goddess. Big shout out to you. Haven't heard this one before, never heard, to my knowledge, anything from Little Ann. This is my first time, hearing that name, I believe. What is this? Soul Providers, Dave Hamilton's Detroit Dancers. Is this just like a compilation album or something? Featuring, yeah, it is. Okay, Lil Ann, Toby Lark, O.C. Tolbert, JT Rhythm, James Lately, The Ravens, Chico and Buddy, and Dottie and Millie. I don't think I recognize really any of these guys. I feel like I maybe know James Lately. Also, possibly The Ravens, but I feel like they were spelled with an E. Let me see if we've heard anything from Little Ann first and foremost. Little Ann. No, we have not. So yeah, I think that being said, we go ahead and do a little bit of research and just see what information we can find out. She looks like a 50s or a 60s singer based on this album cover, but let's go ahead and look for ourselves. All right, so Little Ann, born Ann Bridgeforth on March 22nd, 1945 to January 22nd, 2003, RIP, was an American soul singer. Her recording career was short-lived, but her work was rediscovered shortly before her death. Hey, huh? Her recording career was short-lived, but her work was rediscovered shortly before her death? What does that mean? I guess her work was rediscovered shortly before her death. So I guess maybe she just didn't achieve initial success in the recording business, but then before her demise in 2003, her stuff kind of popped off a bit more. That's strange if that's true. Her work was rediscovered. Also, the usage of rediscovered is a little confusing. I wonder why then. Maybe because of sampling and stuff. The only thing I can think of is because of people sampling hip hop or sampling in hip hop, and a lot of it being taken from oldies and whatnot. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. Why would her work be rediscovered so abruptly? But yeah, or maybe it just means that her music was I don't know. It has to mean her music was just more mainstream, and received more attention, before her passing. But it's just, the question is why, you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, genre soul, northern soul. I don't think I've ever heard that term before. Originally from Chicago, growing up in the small town of Mount Clemens in Michigan, Little Ann Bridgeforth performed regularly as a singer, including at her cousin's club, Michelle's Playroom. Okay. When she was getting gigs elsewhere, she changed her name to Lil Ann. She was known within the family as the youngest of 7 brothers and sisters. Holy A. Relatable. Well, I'm not the youngest, but I know what it's like to grow up in a big family. Okay, and she released 3 albums, or this is a compilation album. This might be a compilation album, or it might just be an actual album. No, it says LP. Okay, so it's not an album at all, really. But yeah, I think that being said, if we go ahead, check this one out from Little Ann, Deep Shadows. Let's go.
He doesn't know but my love is real. Lonely is the night,
Very soulful.
wanting him to hold me tight. Deep shadows surround me. Nobody knows the trouble I have with my man. Nobody cares. They just don't seem to understand. But it's time they found out what true love is all about. Deep shadows surround me. Oh yes, oh yes they do. Lonely, lonely, lonely is the night, wanting him to hold me tight. Deep shadows surround me. Oh yes they do. Nothing but heartaches, yeah. Nothing but pain. When I look out my window, yeah, all I see is rain, rain, rain.
It's a beautiful sight, honestly.
Deep shadows.
Like, I'll take a rainy day over a sunny one 9 times out of the week. But hey, you gotta love the oldies, you know what I mean? Gotta show respect and love to the oldies. This one was very soulful, and obviously, because it's an oldie, it's not like super, like it's not a super in-depth type of song. It's very like, straightforward. She's talking about just like the loneliness she feels and kind of isolation, represented as the, deep shadows within herself and, surrounding her relationship, I guess, But yeah, pretty straightforward track, like I said, and I enjoyed it. I like the oldies. And I think that being said, if you guys enjoyed it as well, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said as well, much love, stay safe, and peace out.